Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with a review of the Transformers Titans Return Legends Class Autobot Stripes. So, Stripes is a very interesting case in terms of Transformers characters, I should say. As Titans Return is a heavily G1 toy line, pretty much all of the characters are originally from the original cartoon or original toy line. Not this guy, because he was scrapped from the original movie. He was supposed to be one of Blaster's Autobot cassette tapes, but was scrapped in favor of one of the other ones. I forget exactly. I'm not sure exactly who, but very recently Hasbro has been deciding to give him a couple of toys, so that's pretty interesting. And they gave him a mainline toy and the Titans Return toy line, which is very surprising for Hasbro, for such an obscure character to get a toy. We didn't even know what he was originally supposed to look like, and now we got toys of him that are orange replicas of Ravage, or retools of Ravage, I should say. But let's get on right into the review. So, very much like Rewind, since he was a cassette tape, he's now updated into the smartphone looking thing, which according to the packaging and to Rewind's packaging is a smart tablet. This looks more like a phone than a tablet or something like that, but regardless, this is what they are calling it, a spy tablet. As you can see, you got all the sticker detail for the screen, which is a little large in my opinion because it's a little wide because it extends all the way to the edges, which was like all the way to the edges, not like there's a little bit of a border like on Rewinds that just all the way there, which is okay. There's probably smartphones that do that. I'm just not used to that look. But anyway, he's got a bit of, it's much more of a yellowy color than the rest of his orange body, but he's got yellow and black stripe pattern with an Autobot logo, 3-bar battery life, good Wi-Fi reception, email, texts, notes, and camera, all that good stuff. There's a little bit of yellow paint in these corners, there's a little bit of gray up in those corners, and then you got the power button, a little bit of gray down here, and then on the back is just a lot of kibble, and then there's just the holes there. And like Rewind, he has a port right there that is can wait a second. Does it? No, it doesn't fit as snugly, but there is a headphone jack to fit headphones in. Indeed. Maybe that doesn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna, hold the, there we go. Okay. A little tighter than Rewinds, but that is pretty much designed to hold audio jacks. So yeah, that's there. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention there is some stripe paint detailing on the sides right there, but not all the way around. So that's a little odd. He has no accessories to him, so there's nothing to talk about. There are no wheels anywhere on him, so there's nothing to mention about like any rolling or anything. So the last thing to do is to prove to you that he does, if I don't knock him over, it does in fact fit into Blaster's chest, which he does, and boy is he being tight. Is he a tight fit? I don't know why he was a little tight the one way, but he does fit in the other ways. So now let's take a look at some size comparisons. Here he is with Legends Class Bumblebee, and you can see how that scales. Deluxe Class Chrome Dome. See how that scales. Voyager Class Megatron. You see that scale. and leader class 6-shot, and you can see that scale. That's all there is to say on his spy tablet mode, and like Rewind, he does have 3 modes, so let's roll right along into his airplane mode. So to do that, what is going to happen first is we are going to take these panels and we are going to fold them out and out all the way, that far. There is a locking point on this panel right there, which will be used for the jet mode. But do fold these all the way past that point, because what's next going to happen is we're going to take these sections right here and lift them up, and they are tabbed into that panel and through that slot right there. And we're going to rotate them up, and then there you can see there's a slot right there, which is going to go into that tab right there. You do have to angle it about to get it to go in, but then you can get locked into. Hold on, I just screwed that up. Also, I was pointing to the wrong tab. It's that tab up there that you're going to lock it into. So you kind of got to finagle it around so you can get it into the right position. And then you just fold that leg forward into the correct position. Repeat that on the other side. Do that, and you're done with that. Then you'll come back, and these clips will go into those panels like I mentioned before. Like so, and like so. You come down here, you grab that bit, the nose cone, flip it out, flip down this bit, that's the landing gear, and there you have Stripes in his airplane mode. This is not this is not what they mean when they say with smartphones with airplane modes. So yay, this is a fairly poor plane. It's got a gold cockpit with a bunch of windows with black paint on them. Got this weird landing gear. You got these wings. You got feet sticking out the back. You got huge gaps everywhere. This would not be aerodynamic at all. You still got legs hiding underneath. It's I guess. It's There's no thrusters anywhere or anything. There's nothing that's going to propel this jet forward. It's just going to drop, and it's just going to be a glider, I guess. No wheels, no nothing, no other articulation involved. However, he does have 2 Titan Master ports right there and there that allow Titan Masters to stand on him. That's probably a scary flight, like, and then you're just gonna get blown off, I guess. I don't know. This is a toy. Anyway, let's get into some size comparisons with this mode. So here he is with Legends class Bumblebee. And you can see with this transformation, he becomes longer than Bumblebee and substantially wider than Bumblebee. Deluxe class Chrome Dome. He's not as long as Chrome Dome, but wingspan is as long as Chrome Dome is. Voyager class Megatron. And you can see that scale right there. And Leader class 6-shot. And you can see that scale there. Alright, so that's all there's to say on the airplane mode, so let's roll right along into his Nitro Tiger mode. I think it's the Nitro Tiger, it's a Cybertiger. I know one of the media says that he's a Cybertiger and another says Nitro Tiger. I like Nitro Tiger, I'm going to call it a Nitro Tiger. So let's roll right along to his Nitro Tiger mode. So what you're going to do is you're going to untab and move those out of the way. Move those, what are going to be the hips out of the back legs out of the way. Just kind of like that, just for now. Because what's next going to happen is we're going to take these panels and we're going to rotate them up like so. And then of note, those slots go match with those tabs, so those do fit into a place. Then you're going to fold these legs down like so. Like so. And you'll just untab those panels and just fold them back. And you just collapse all of that in. And then you're going to rotate these front sections down, around, straighten the leg out. Repeat that on the other side, down, around, straighten that leg out. And then you'll come down, flip out his head. He's got a hinge right there that's going to angle his body up so you can get him standing up like that. Straighten everything so he's able to stand. And there you have Stripes in his Nitro Tiger mode. And someone thought this looked good. Someone thought this looked good. This no. Well, let's take a look at this head. It's got silver painted teeth and eyes, and it's got this mane thing going on, but he's a tiger. And you got those vents there, you got these skinny black legs, you got more skinny black legs back here, the upper legs are in orange. You got some stripes going on the back there, you got these yellowy fins going on since they're hidden, and then it's just I don't know what to say. I guess I have to go into articulation now. His head can move up that far and fold all the way down if you want him hiding his head in shame. There's this hinge right here that folds down and up so as you can get him to different poses. There's a ball joint in here, and if you can get it around, it has full 360-degree motion and a little bit of in and out right there. This hinge is able to bend that far all the way forward and that far back. And then the paw has able to bend 90 degrees forward, 90 degrees back. So it's got 180 degrees of articulation. The back legs have a pin there, so they're able to bend all the way far forward, only that far back, and then these knees are able to bend that far forward, however far forward that is, and that far back, however far back that is, and then the paws have the same articulation as the front paws do, and then you can angle these wings however you want. And he also still has the Tire Master ports accessible in his Tiger mode, and he's able to stick that in there. He's Tire Master is able to ride there. That makes a bit more sense than them just standing on the plane, but they're still standing on a giant animal. So I'm not sure how great that is. And that's all I have to say on this form of Stripes. So let's get into some size comparisons. Here he is with Legends Class Bumblebee. And you can see that scale there. Deluxe Class Chrome Dome. And there's how he looks next to him. Voyager Class Megatron. Just gotta raise the camera up a bit. You can see that scale there. And Leader Class 6-shot. And you can see that scale there. And of course, here he is with Soundwave and Wheeljack, the channel's mascots, obviously. So, yeah, this is not a good toy. This is not a good toy. The phone is it's a little, doesn't hold solidly solid. Like there's places that feel like it could be a little better collected, but it's all right. The plane mode is like interesting, not well executed, but interesting, I guess. And then this just looks terrible. The proportions are just horrid, and nothing makes sense. Why are these panels here? Why can't they just be over there? I don't understand. This just looks don't get this unless you're like a completionist, or yes, if you find it a good price and you think it's worth that price. I knew this was a pretty poor toy going in, and I got him because I found a good deal on him. But then no. I think this, like I've said, like not like really resounding comments before on some toys, but this is the one I'm like, just don't get it. So that's my opinion. If you want to get him and if you like him, that's completely fine. But in my opinion, this is not a good toy, and you shouldn't get him. But that's all I have to say on Autobot Stripes. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, please consider donating on my Patreon page to help support the channel. All of the links will be in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack's signing off.